Hi everybody, welcome to Vanessa's Chic Frugal Life. How are you guys doing today? Come on in and thumbs up the video if you are my friend. How are you guys doing today? Welcome Nutty Buddy Nation. I am here with a video that might seem confusing to some of you people out there, but this video is for you to learn from my mistakes and other people's mistakes. And so I made some mistakes. I made some mistakes. These are things that you should do and things that you should not do when you are endeavoring in a van bill. Now you guys know this was my second van bill. I did a van bill before. I'll put pictures and video up to the previous van bills that I did before. And I'm not going to say that that van bill was not without its challenges, was not without its mistakes. Whatever mistakes I made, I pretty much had to go with the flow. And it's hard to get into this conversation because it's a little disappointing to me, and I know it's going to be disappointing to some of you guys too. But I want to let you guys know that when you get ready to do a van build, like if you're completely building out your van, if you're just doing a no build and you're just throwing some furniture in there and a mattress and you're not doing a whole lot, then this may not apply to you. But when you're doing a van build where everything is going to be fixed into place, it's going to be permanent, it is a little bit more tedious and stressful because every decision that you make in your van build is going to be permanent, and you don't want to have to go back and redo this and pull everything out again because something did not meet your expectations or didn't work right. So that leads me to this video. I have made some mistakes in this van build, and I wouldn't necessarily call them mistakes. I would call them miscalculations. I would call them just decisions that I feel like I need to make another decision because I can't live without, or I can't live with the things the way that they are. So if you guys are watching me live, I go live on this channel every day. I show van build live. I recently tried to assemble my solar for my van build and or my electrical system, and because I want 4 batteries and I have 4 batteries now, it's taking up more room, and because there are some other things that I might put in this electrical system that I did not anticipate to begin with, I am probably going to redo the whole thing. So as I was deciding to redo the whole thing, I was just rethinking the whole configuration of the van, just everything concerning the van. And because I'm still in the early stages of my van build, I can do that. I can recontemplate, I can replan, I can reconfigure whatever it is that I want to reconfigure in my van. Granted, I have spent money on doing things that is kind of already done, but is it better to do something at the beginning stages over again when you know that you are dissatisfied, or is it better to just accept it the way it is, keep moving, keep pushing, and don't do it over again? I tried so hard to accept, keep it pushing, but you know, as the saying goes, accept the things you cannot change and change the things that you can. And so the things that I am dissatisfied with or not happy with, I can change them. And so I think video is about me changing everything in the van. I had come to the conclusion that I was going to put the sink, the stove, the refrigerator, and a closet on the driver's wall. And I was going to put like this floor to ceiling cabinet on this wall and have my bed be in the middle of the floor. And my battery bank that I am building on that wall where the closet is going to be, it's not big enough. As you guys seen, I made shoe storage under the bottom, and the shoe storage looks fabulous, darling. I must say so myself. The shoe storage looks fabulous. However, the battery compartment is not big enough to house everything that I want to house. And in the future, if I choose to upgrade, there's no room for upgrades. So I am seriously considering redoing the whole battery cabinet over again. In the midst of me considering to redo the whole cabinet over again, I'm asking myself, Vanessa, like, because I had an idea. I know a lot of you guys want me to have a fixed bed, and I had an idea about a kind of sort of fixed bed, and I was gonna try to implement that, but the space on that wall is actually not wide enough. I could make it a little wider to extend, but I don't think I want to do that. So I am rethinking everything. I'm rethinking my whole floor plan. I'm rethinking my options. I'm rethinking what it would take to achieve what I want to achieve. I'm thinking about what it would take to make me happy with the van build. And so I've pretty much kind of sort of come to the conclusion, I'm going to sleep on this tonight, but I kind of sort of come to the conclusion that I'm going to redo my floor plan. I'm in the early stages where I can redo my floor plan. So I'm thinking about possibly putting the closet on this side, putting the cabinet on that side, the storage on that side, and having a closet space in the back. I might put my refrigerator in the back on a cabinet over there, and I might have something going across the back. I'm not sure, but the point of this video is that I'm thinking about reconfiguring my whole van. And so I want to let you guys know, I've done my research, I've watched videos, but no matter how many videos you watch on YouTube, until you come up with a specific plan that you are 100% happy with, don't stop watching videos. Don't stop brainstorming. Don't settle. Because if you settle, you're not going to be happy and you're going to want to redo it. And just think about this whole process. If it takes you a month to come up with your floor plan, do the basics until you get to the point where you need to start building stuff, and just sit in that van, sleep in that van until you figure out what it is you want to do. Because while your walls are open up, that is the time to add all the electrical components. Like my electrical system right now, I could have my solar hooked up tomorrow minus a few things. But I know I want sheer power, or at least I think I want sheer power in my van. And where I can just plug in, I want a 30 amp plug. I think that's what I want, but I'm not sure. So I am in the process of rethinking everything. I'm in the process of rethinking everything and just seeing what I need to do to make me happy, to make me satisfied, and to make me just say, okay. So I know that when you open a door, I wanted the front to be something that you would be like, oh, and you know, just be different. And that's why I had decided to put the kitchen there, because when you open the door, you would see the tile and all of that. But I'm thinking about putting everything on that wall over there. So you guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I should keep everything like it is. Let me know if you think I should change it and figure out what it is that I really want. And y'all just pray for me, because at this moment, I'm going to admit, I have no shame in my game, I'm going to admit that I am confused. But another thing, the catch-22 to this is, I haven't started building anything other than that battery bank thing. I haven't started building anything. And if push come to shove, I can bring that thing in here, put a top on it, use it, put some shoes in it. Like, I could very easily bring that in here and put some shoes in it and use it until I decide where else we're gonna put it or what else we're gonna do with it. So my whole point of this video is for you to sit back. Don't be in a rush. Don't pressure yourself because you want to be on the road by a certain amount of time and you just want to throw something together. Throwing something together, if it's going to be permanent. Now, throwing a mattress in it, putting a shelf in it, a desk in it, or something that can be pulled out, that's okay. But building something permanent that has to be in there permanently, that is not okay. To rush, to compromise, to minimize what you really want, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be 100% happy. So I want to be 100% happy with my van bill. I want to be comfortable in my van bill. So I am rethinking this and I am regrouping, and it's going to take me a couple of days to come up with what I'm thinking about and how I'm regrouping. If you guys want me to make a video and show you the progress that I've done so far, what I'm reconsidering, then let me know in the comments bar below. I know a lot of you guys are out there doing van bills yourself. And as of now, if I change my mind from moving one thing from one wall to the other wall, the only thing that's going to consist of is pulling that battery bank out of the van and taking the plugs from that side of the wall and putting them on this side of the wall. That's the only thing that's going to consist of. It's just going to consist of moving plugs and pulling that cabinet out and just building something else in its place. So that's where I'm at with that, you guys. I hope that I don't get too much negativity or too much backlash from my decision, because at the end of the day, it is my decision. At the end of the day, I want to be happy. I want to be comfortable. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. And the sooner I can decide what I'm going to do, the sooner I can get to it. You know how they say ain't nothing to it but to do it. The sooner I can get to it once I decide what I'm going to do. So I'm going to really sleep on this tonight. I'm probably not going to get that much sleep, because when my mind is going a mile a minute, I don't sleep that well because my mind is working. So I already know my mind is going to be working. I already know I'm going to be thinking about this. I already know that I'm going to pray and ask God to really give me the vision of what it is that I want to do. Like, I've seen the vision, and who knows, at the end of the day, I might decide to keep everything on the wall behind the driver's door, and I might decide to just leave that like that. And or I may not decide to leave it like that. I think I'm kind of leaning toward not leaving it like that, but I just have to see, like, how would I fit everything that I want into this space. That is another thing, you guys. If I was building this van out exactly the way that I built Treasure, we would not be having this conversation, because I probably would have been through already, because Treasure had so much room in her. Like, she had so much room, and I really loved the floor plan in Treasure. The only thing, you couldn't stand up. Now I have a van to stand up, and sometimes when you have more options, it's more complicated, because now I have more room, but the floor plan is going to give me less storage, and storage kind of means everything to me. And so I need to figure out how to have something that's functional with less storage in my van. I know a lot of people have fixed beds in their van. That's because that's what they want. I don't necessarily need a fixed bed. I don't necessarily want a fixed bed, but it would be good and different to have a fixed bed. Currently, with my floor plan, I don't have a place to store my mattress. I was thinking of a place to store my mattress, but at the end of the day, that wall on the other end is not long enough for my mattress. So I think I'm gonna have to move everything on the other side, so that way I will have a long enough stretch to have my mattress on that wall. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Let me know in the comments bar below if you understand what I'm saying. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments bar below. Keep it nice, keep it cute, or you're gonna be put on mute. So anyway, I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make another video tomorrow showing you guys the current status of the van, and then letting you know my final decision. So I'm ready to get this over with, but at the same time, I don't want to rush to get it over with just to do something that I am not satisfied with. So that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Bye now.